Hey, we have a great video for you today. We're going to review a Starbucks cup I used every day for almost a year. So we're a review channel. We are
The Review Guys.
and we do product reviews, and we have some great ones for you today. And today we have a good episode for you. We're going to be going over this really high-tech Starbucks cup, and I've used this cup for over a year. I have a lot of good intel on it. I put the design up. You should be able to see it floating above the screen right. Move my hands right over here. I'm going to go ahead and full screen it for you so you take a nice big size look at it. And you can really see the ingenuity on this. It's got a beautiful shape to it, nice size. This came out around Christmas when I got this one. I'm going to show it to you so you can see exactly what it looks like. Now, this is another great example of what they look like. I don't have any of these particularly, these models of these different types of colors, but they all work the same. But I do have this one, and I'm really fond of this cup. It's one of the better cups out there. I'm going to hold it in my hand and show it to you in a minute. But first, we're going to go into some of the specs. So we're going to share the screen, and I'm going to show you on Amazon what some people are saying about it so you can get a look and hear a little bit of a different voice other than myself so you can see kind of what it looks like on Amazon. I want to let you know that I'm not too pleased with the pictures on Amazon. I like the ones I have more, but you will see this in my hand. So let's head over there right now. So here we are on Amazon in an incognito screen. You're going to go ahead and take a look. 16 ounces. This is right. I usually fill my coffee up to about 12 ounces. I put in some of the creamer and I'll get it up to close to 14, 16 ounces. So again, I'm not really fond of these pictures, guys. I feel like these were just pictures taken at night with a particular iPhone or whatnot or Android and then the background removed. I think they look better. And if there was a better camera used, and you're going to see it in my hand. Now, this comes in a pack of 6 for $19.98. I actually got this cup for free. It's every year they give a little bit of a holiday special where if you order that day, you get a free cup. So I actually have 2 of these. So let's go ahead and scroll down, take a look. There's one review. Was glad my gift receipt liked the gift. My gift recipient, liked the gift. Now, 4 stars out of 5. Not bad. Pretty good. I'll tell you why I would probably give it 4.5 stars out of 5. I wouldn't necessarily give it 5 stars, and I'll tell you why. But first, let's go ahead and jump back out of this screen. So now I'm going to jump back on the screen, and I'm going to show you this cup in my hand. So here you see it right here. Now this is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and take it off the slide, and this is the actual cup. Pretty awesome. So I'm going to take it down. So you can get a good representation of what it looked like, and mine really was that red before it faded just a little bit. My newer one looks just like that, but this one in the right lighting you can see looks pretty good. When I open it up, looks good on the inside. Keep in mind, I've used this cup every day for about a year. I've used it for coffee predominantly and teas. My first impression was it was a nice cup. I didn't want to mess it up. You can see a little bit of wear and tear over time. I'm trying to see if you can get a glimpse of where some of the design is probably faulted. You might be able to catch some of that. But overall, it's very sturdy. That's my first impression. It does a really good job keeping your drink warm. One issue with it is that it can't handle too much heat. So if you have a hot drink and it gets too hot, say you have a tea you're making, you're not going to want to hold it in your hand. You're going to want to let it cool down first. That's why I would give it 4 out of 5 stars, probably 4.5. Now, overall, my first impressions of this were pretty optimistic, and it definitely did a good job exceeding my expectations when it comes to this cup. Again, I want to full screen it for you so you can get one more look at it. Okay, and I'm going to jump back on screen and talk a little bit about the durability and the performance. So holding this cup in your hand, once it cools down, it feels pretty good. It's got a warm touch to it, but it's not going to hurt you. Now, it'll keep the drink warm for a while. It will cool down. Now, you can see the top part here. If you fill it too high, the drink will actually have the liquid spill out of it. So you want to do a good job to either make sure it's not filled up too much to the top. Drink some of it down, or be very gentle with it. When I drive, I commute an hour to work. So what I would do is I'd put it in a cup holder. If I hit a speed bump, or if I had to brake faster than I expected, some of it would spill, and it spilled on me a couple of times. Nothing to burn me, just a nuisance. You know, you're wearing your work attire, you get coffee on it. So my recommendation is to keep an eye on it. So you see this white part right here? You're going to want to drink or feel it maybe a little under that white part, so that you ensure you're not going to spill it over on your clothes or in your car, and it should do you no problems if you keep that in mind. As far as cleaning it goes, very simple to clean. I haven't had any issues with lots of staining or debris being stuck in there. Since I have a couple of these now, sometimes I will leave it in the car, get back from my job a little late, sometimes 11 p.m., and I'll be so tired, or just leave it in the car on the floor for a day, maybe even 2 days. And if that happens, still pretty easy to clean. Some soap and water, and it cleans in seconds. So as far as that aspect goes, it's a really good performance test passer. Durability, it's very durable. You can throw it down 2 or 3 flights of stairs. It's not going to break. It's not going to crack. It's going to be pretty durable for you. I don't expect it to last forever, but it will last quite a bit of time. This is one of my go-to cups. I don't really like it so much for teas, again, because of that heat factor, but for coffee, it's done a great job for me. So let's take one more look, and we're going to our final thoughts. So my final thoughts on this actual item, this cup, is that it's going to do everything you need it to do. If you need it to hold your drink warm for 12 hours, it won't do that. So you have to be realistic, but it will definitely hold it warm for a good 30 minutes to an hour. Not a problem. If you have it too warm, it could possibly burn you a little bit. Nothing outrageous, but you're going to be holding a warm cup, so keep that in mind. If you are trying to take it somewhere and worried about it getting banged up, it can definitely handle a little bit of wear and tear. So don't worry so much about the durability. The durability is all there. Now, the price I got it for was free. The price is right. Usually, if you order on that day, there's a specific day once a year you can order, you're going to get a free cup. So look out for that day, and you're going to have yours. If not, as you saw, you can order it on Amazon. So there's options there as well. So hopefully you got something from this review. Please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with more reviews for you soon. So leave a comment for any further questions, and we'll be back for the next one.